Alright, Mr. Stemple here. We're going to work today on the Bridge Designer, and this is your second assignment using the Bridge Designer. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the software, Bridge Designer 2016. It's out of the way. And I'm going to just go through the tips at the startup. I don't need those. And I'm going to load a sample bridge design. So the sample bridge design that I want this time is the suspension bridge, 44-meter span. Alright, so what I want you to notice, first do the test on the bridge, do the load test and just watch it. And particularly we're watching these two beams over here. So these two beams over here go through both tension and compression. And sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're red when the truck drives over it. See, they go red real at the beginning, and then they turn blue as the truck is way over here. So let's go back to the drawing board, and you can see if you click on those beams, you can see them. That one's beam number 1. It goes through compression force of 0.67 and a tension force of 0.61. And the other one right here, down at the bottom, that's number 43. It goes through a compression force of 0.9, which is pretty big, and a 0.24 tension force. So what I want you to try to do today is to break one of these beams, and you can choose either one you want. Break it without modifying those particular beams. So if I want to break this beam here, and you can choose to break it with either tension or compression, I can tell you that it is quite a bit easier to break it using compression than it is using tension. But if you want to try to give it a shot doing tension, it can be done. It's just very difficult. So try to do it using compression first, and the way you want to do that is modify some of these other beams. So these beams here, like around it, if you modify those beams around it, then it'll break using tension. So if I go to load test and I can see what other beams are around it and how they react, see while these ones are red, then this one here is also red. Let's wait for the truck again. See, this one here also goes red, so if you strengthen that beam or strengthen that beam or that beam, then these beams here will break under tension. If you're trying to do it under, they'll break under compression. If you're trying to do it under tension, you have to consider beams all the way on the other side of the bridge because you need to pull this apart. So try to do it using compression, and maybe we'll work on tension a little bit later. Good luck.